go back, you send people to beg me. Then you go on television to tell people that they came to take their land. You said the land was allocated to a riversman. So what? The riversman is not entitled to have a land in Abuja.
So guys, that's Wike playing God. Take a look at this headline and it says, documents expose how Nyesom Wike seized prime land from Abuja families, reallocated to personal assistant Kingsley Chinda. So guys, this is what is being talked about at the moment by Nigerians, how people's hard-earned land are being taken away from them and given to friends and, you know, political allies and all that. And Wike is saying, if you care, you go and bring down the heavens. That is even better. Anyway, take a look at how Arise Television reported some of the things happening in Abuja. Take a look for yourself.
The ongoing demolition of homes and communities in the Federal Capital Territory on the orders of FCT Minister Nyesom Wike have sparked protests. Well, on Wednesday, residents of Life Camp voiced their anger over the revocation of their land interests, calling the action illegal. Videos circulating on social media show FCT officials arriving with a bulldozer to carry out demolitions, but faced stiff resistance from the community. Let's take a look.
They have come with the bulldozer to come and destroy the property. Everybody, please come out.
Come out to the gate. Wait. Oh. You will kill us. Oh. You will kill me. You will kill me. Open the gate. Video. Bring out your phone. Video. Because we see what's going on.
Look. We have an order of court. We have everybody is watching. This is streaming on Arise. It's streaming on Arise. It's streaming on the news. Everybody is watching. It's streaming on Arise. You want to destroy? We're taking pictures of you and making. It's streaming on Arise video. Look at them. No, take their pictures now. It's streaming on Arise. You will come and destroy now. Look at. They came today to come and destroy. You people want to destroy. It's a lie. Where are you going to? Come and destroy.
Yes, people. Criminals.
The fear of Arise is the beginning of wisdom. It's really, basically. It wasn't streaming on Arise. It really wasn't streaming on Arise. But of course, they used Arise to usher them out of their community. Well, all right. Meanwhile, activist Martins Vincent Oshe, popularly known as Very Dark Man, shared a video during his visit to the community that revoked the land, which he said originally belonged to a late prominent military officer. Very Dark Man said the officer's family has been occupying the land since 1984 and alleged that the FCT minister revoked the land and reallocated it to his associates. Let's take a look.
Behind me is the estate where Wike is trying to forcefully collect. Now, these people have been here since 1984, where they have allocated this land to them. They have the papers, they have all the legal documents. And Wike woke up one morning and said he has revoked the land, that the land is vacant. And now he has allocated it to this person. Now, I have the RFO and the CFO to the people he allocated it to. He allocated it to Saravera Nigerian Limited, which they contacted them, they are not in existence. This same Saravera are allegedly the people that are currently managing Wike's hotel in Port Harcourt. Now, the other person that has a big share in the whole of this thing is the head and the leader of the minority in House of Reps in the name of Kingsley Chinda. The person that owns this land, the person that have the legal document of this land, passed on just 4 years ago. This man was the first cadet in the Nigerian Defense Academy. If this kind of thing can happen to him after he passed, after the service, if it can happen to him, you that is a current colonel, current general, current whatever thing, and you cannot open your mouth to talk against this injustice that Wike wants to do here, mind you, tomorrow will be your turn.
Rufai.
Okay, very well. So this matter, we had a very important guest yesterday, Madam Richard Laurie Ogebo, and she was here to talk about all of this. And she also made most of these allegations. In fact, like I was just telling you, that the matter of land grabbing is something that should be investigated. And Natasha Akpoti, Senator representing Kogi, has also raised that matter in the Senate. And I think we should amplify it. We need to make very, very strong investigations. I remember me telling Madam Charoni yesterday that when she said, oh, the companies were linked to Wike and all that, I said she should provide proof.
Yeah.
So that we have had evidence to be able to say, okay, this is the case as regards this. But it is very sad. You see, we keep talking about investors not wanting to come. And these are the problems. We keep talking about challenges with investing in the real estate sector. If this can be done to somebody of that caliber in this country, how about a case where an external person, for instance, a real estate investor out of New York says, I want to come and invest in Nigeria. And guess what he does? He buys land and all of this happens and he loses money. He's going to chase him away. And that's why I say the failure of Nigeria can also be attributed to government and government officials. That's why investigation should be done as regards this. Because in all of this, now we're having government officials that are very bullish. They will say, when we talk about these things, that, oh, this, you don't want the interest of the country. But these are things that are happening that government officials themselves should fix. And it's not that we're doing any vainglory, as regards to Arise TV. I mean, that was just out of it. But we should have a society that government officials can respect the sanctity of contracts and people will not be bullied because people have some level of personal interest as alleged in some quarters.
Yeah. All right. Quickly. Okay.
I wanted to just say something that number one, the FCTA and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, both as legal entities, as legal personalities, are not above the laws of the land. This is a very touchy issue because property is very important to people. Oh, yes. When we had the Chief Mrs. Rita Lori Ogbebo here yesterday, she kept talking about the legacy of her husband, a man who fought during the Civil War, who helped to contribute to the making of a united Nigeria. And also about the inheritance of her children. And she was saying, look, she has a responsibility to protect her husband's legacy. I guess the same is for other persons who are involved in this revocation of rights of occupancy, certificates of occupancy, and whose properties have been threatened by demolition. Now, I started by saying the FCTA, the minister himself, they are both not above the laws of Nigeria. Right. Persons that I agree with should rush very quickly. I know go to court in Nigeria looks like a political thing, but the law still works. People can get a restraining order, and if they have, a proper documentation, as has been pointed out by those arguing the matter, they should just go to court and say, you cannot demolish somebody's land illegally. Right. Look at the cost, look at the pain. And then where issues of integrity are involved, with the minister being accused of taking land from people and giving to his cronies, he owes the public an explanation.
All right.
So guys, you have seen it for yourself. Honestly, Wike is playing God. These people forget that they are in power today. They won't be in power tomorrow. They won't be in power forever. And we all know how they even got to where they are today. Honestly, had it been we have a functional democracy, had it been we have a functional INEC, I mean, we have a functional electoral body that conducts credible elections in Nigeria, we wouldn't have been where we are today. See Wike, who is now the minister of FCT, instead of him to humbly do whatever he wants to do, even if he wants to destroy people's land, even if he wants to, demolish or reallocate, revoke, or whatever they call it, is it not, honorable for him to call those people to the table and say, okay, this land is yours, but we need this land for something. And then he tries to negotiate with those people. Instead of people being served 24 hours to leave the land that they've lived on for a very long time in the name of the FCT minister is interested in that land. And when investigations were made, they were told that the land has already been, allocated to someone else. Nigerians, this is very painful, and that is why we have to call Wike to order. He's just a mere human being. He should remember he's not God, and he can never be God. He should consider others at a time when Nigerians are going through a lot in terms of economic situation in this country. Wike is doing this to people and is boldly shouting and saying you can do him nothing. What kind of country are we building, Nigerians?
Is that because we cannot stop the minister from doing his work? Let us restrict, yes, let us restrict.
He's cleaning the city. He's cleaning the city, making the city look good. The idea of demolition is to make the city look good. We can't stop him from doing his work. Yes. Yes, we can't stop him from doing his work. This city must look good. It must be a modern city. Well, let's restrict ourselves to the motion. Let us restrict ourselves to the motion of demolition of this estate.
You talk like somebody who is in the built industry. Are you an architect?
But let me use this opportunity to tell Nigerians and residents of Abuja, we are not afraid of blackmail. In fact, you cannot be in this kind of position, you say you will not be blackmailed. Particularly as regards this Abuja. There are so many land grabbers. Some of us have come to put our feet down. Let heaven fall. It is even better that heaven comes down now. So I will not be fasting again to go to heaven. We will stop anybody who thinks that he can take government land for whatever way without formal approval. We will not look at your face. If you like, you can be a civil rights activist. If you like, you can be a television talker. What is wrong is wrong. No amount of blackmail can stop us. People take government property without approval, without document. And I have told people that there was a government yesterday, the government did not take any step, does not mean that another government will come today and will not take step. Or even if this government does not, tomorrow another government will come, that government may take step. That you did something 15 years ago does not mean it is right. It does not mean it is right. The mere fact that nobody tried to tell you it is not right does not make it right. You cannot take blackmail to get something from government. You can't. You cannot. Recently, we told Julius Berger to quit from the southern business area. When Julius Berger came to Abuja, they asked for a site for them to do their construction. That site does not mean it belongs to Julius Berger. Julius Berger has finished their job. They have to quit the land. You cannot tell me if they give you a site to, because of your construction, you finish, the land now turns to be your own. Is it possible? Show us the document that belongs to you. I'm not that kind of person you can think that you go on television, or they want I was living there 20 years ago. So what? You're a squatter. So what? You're a squatter. If you like, go and carry everybody. What is wrong is wrong. You go back, you send people to beg me, then you go on television to tell people that they came to take their land. You said the land was allocated to a riversman. So what? The riversman is not entitled to have a land in Abuja. You will tell me who is that person that has it, that is entitled to have a land in Abuja? You can't tell me that. If you want me to go and publish names of people who have land in Abuja, I will go and publish, let Nigeria see. If you want land, you know the right thing to do. You know the right step to take. Through blackmail, you won't get it. You won't get it. If your husband had a company who did a job for Abuja and had a site to stay, then it doesn't make it your husband's property. It doesn't. It doesn't. It is for you to come and say, please, we have this problem. How do you help us? And not to begin to blackmail people, carry people to go to social media. Mr. Wike has come to carry somebody's land. He gave it to one house of response. Ask chairman of FCT, who does not have land in National Assembly. Ask him. Who does not? So, I mean, some of us, you cannot get us by blackmail. Forget it. If you have problem, come to us. We know how to help you. We know how to solve the problem. Not, oh, I'm a woman. Oh, because I'm a woman. What is that? Because you're a woman, you go and carry government land. It is not so. Let anybody tell the person, bring the document to prove that that property is your property. So many of them like that. I have published it on newspaper and people thought I'm joking. Let me say it here. All of you are saying we are providing vehicles. With which money? Let me tell you, and some of us may not understand this. What does FCT get in a month from the federal government allocation? If the federal government gets 1 trillion a month, for example, we take 1%, and that is 10 billion naira. Assuming federal government gets 1 trillion a month in terms of the allocation, 1% of 10 trillion, I mean 1 trillion, is 10 billion. Today, the salary of this staff, yes, the salary today is no less than 13-14 billion a month. So where will you get the other one? It's through taxes. It's through revenue. You are talking about Wike is working. Roads here, flyover here. You own a property, pay your ground rent. You won't pay. Then every day say Wike is working. He will work with his blood. I mean, I've never seen people like this. You don't sit down to ask, where is this money for flyovers coming? Where is this money for derivation coming from? There's no oil here. We are not collecting derivation. It's only what the federal government gets in a month. They give us 1%. 1%. So we must come very strong. All those who have not paid, who thought we are joking, I am going to revoke all. I am going to do it. You think that nothing will happen? Something will happen. Can't come and be praising me. I'm doing bridge. I'm doing this. With what? So if you know whether you are seated here, go and check your records. If you have not paid, I will give you time to pay. But once the time expires, forget it. I will revoke it and allocate to those who will pay. I need money to do the roads. I need money to provide services in the satellite town. I will not use my blood. Even my blood. How much? So, let us face a reality and tell our people the simple truth.
So guys, you have seen it. Honestly, Wike has to take his time, in doing all this thing, because he will leave. He will not be the minister of Abuja forever. Tomorrow, people will want to reflect back on what he did in Abuja while he was the minister. Honestly, Wike is taking it too far. Wike should remember that some of these people say they were military. They were into the military all these years, and then the little they were able to get, they used it to buy this land, and all of a sudden somebody somewhere just came up and say vacate the land. Wike should think twice. Let him know that he's in power today, he will not be in power tomorrow. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.